Hey everybody, this is Jamie, and I am with Roy, our videographer, who is generally behind the camera.
Yeah.
But Roy has been helping us on the creative side and filming these events for us almost since we've been doing them for quite a while.
Pretty much.
Roy, I know being behind the camera, you have a lot of you're looking at this from a completely different angle, but tell me about maybe the first time you saw this, or how it's impacted you and why you continue to be involved in it.
Well, I've been involved with NOMORE, since right after you guys finished wrapping up We the Pearls.
Right.
Right. And that's how I got, for lack of better terms, hooked into the mission of NOMORE.
Yeah.
Because I was like, if they're using video to captivate and capture an audience, that's something special. Like the way you guys produced it and shot it was indicative of the excellence that you guys put into what you guys were doing, and I was sold from there. Believe that I don't know when, Georgia might be the first time that you invited me to do a NOMORE Orphans. Rome, Georgia.
I think you're right. Yeah, it might have been. Yeah.
And that was, for lack of a better term, overwhelming. Not in a sense of I was super exhausted or everything, but it was overwhelming as far as the people that showed up, the stories I heard.
Yeah.
It was so compelling.
Yeah.
I've never been around so many stories of orphans and foster care. My world really pretty much opened up to the idea. Never heard what a guardian ad litem was until I went there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's definitely opened my heart up to the cause and to the mission of foster care, adoption, and after having been involved on this side, really I started seeing scripture change for me, because I started seeing all the scriptures that talked about orphans, adoptions, that there's a spirit of adoption.
Yeah.
So all those stuff didn't really it wasn't sticking out to me when I read the Bible before.
It became real for you.
It became real.
That's amazing.
And so when I read that now, I have stories to kind of attach it to. Yeah. And I see faces now.
Yeah.
That I attach it to.
Now that you've kind of been exposed to this whole idea of the plight of the orphan, foster care, when you're behind the camera, are you just kind of you take it more personal? You're intentional because you're a part of that story. You're a part of bringing the same life to other people, right? I mean, so I see you as a viable part to what's happening when we're telling these stories, when you're behind the camera, because you're a part of telling the stories, the way you film them, the shots you get. Does what you now been exposed to, does it inspire you in the way that you film these things?
Yes, definitely. So when I'm behind the camera, it really didn't click for me. There's a certain level where I felt like I was attached to something that was moving the kingdom forward. But it wasn't until I heard people take action steps from a video they saw. From a video they saw at a fundraising event or a NOMORE Orphan event.
Yeah.
And I go, you did that because of the video?
Yeah.
I was like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I had a part of that.
You did. And you do have a part of that. And you are very talented at what you do. So we're extremely blessed and grateful to have Roy Saringo be on our team and filming this. Thanks, Roy.
Thank you.